Did you see what just went down? Kelsey Mitchell might be parting ways with the Fever, leaving fans absolutely stunned. This isn't just any trade rumor, it's a seismic shift in the basketball world. You're probably wondering, Kelsey Mitchell? The cornerstone of the Fever? How is this even possible? Buckle up, because we're diving into the drama, shaking up the WNBA, and trust me, the behind-the-scenes story is nothing short of extraordinary. Biological technology and bone scientists. Understanding a worker's human potential, shapes of bone scientists, is pivotal to the WNBA.
I gotta say, I feel less confident about Kelsey Mitchell's future with the Fever than I ever have before today.
I have to say, my confidence in Kelsey Mitchell's future with the Fever is at an all-time low. What's happening in the WNBA right now is nothing short of shocking. Kelsey Mitchell, the very backbone of the Indiana Fever, might actually be on her way out.
Right now, Kelsey Mitchell future with Indiana is looking very, very spooky. This is just what I'm hearing from behind the scenes. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you got to report on the news, and I'm telling you, this is what people are saying.
You heard that right. Fans are in an uproar. And honestly, who can blame them? Let's break down why this is such a massive deal. Mitchell has been the backbone of this team for years. The one constant through all the tough times, rebuilding phases, and setbacks. Night after night, she's poured her heart into the game, giving it her all. But now, the tides are shifting, and it's more than just rumors causing a stir. There's serious behind-the-scenes drama that has everyone on edge.
Now, this is in fact, these are all alleged things that is happening behind the scenes. Because as of right now, Kelsey Mitchell is not court. We haven't heard anything from Kelsey Mitchell because they're still trying to get the kinks out.
This is all speculative for now, as nothing has been officially confirmed. Kelsey Mitchell hasn't released any public statements, and the situation remains fluid. However, there's growing buzz that the Fever might be exploring a trade. Imagine that. The player who has been the cornerstone of this team, potentially preparing to leave. It's like the entire narrative has been turned upside down. What makes this even more fascinating is the strategic angle. It seems the Fever may be considering trading Mitchell to gain valuable assets before she possibly departs as a free agent. It's a calculated move, ensuring they aren't left empty-handed if Mitchell decides to move on. While others might be reacting to the moment, the Fever appear to be thinking ahead, playing the long game.
Because as of right now, we don't know anything about Kelsey Mitchell or what she want to do. But one thing I can tell you guys for sure is that the Indiana Fever has not decided to court her. Could they possibly be trying to work on a deal to possibly get something for her? Could she possibly be wanting to get out of Indiana?
This situation isn't just about the possibility of Mitchell leaving. It's about what lies ahead. The Fever have been investing in developing young talent, making strategic draft choices, and building toward a brighter future. Now, with Caitlin Clark entering the picture, the team finds itself at a pivotal moment. You're probably wondering, what does this mean for Mitchell's future? That's the million-dollar question. So far, the Fever's management has remained tight-lipped about her situation, which only adds to the growing uncertainty and speculation about what her next move might be.
In time in the next coming days, and possibly try to get some assets for her if she do decide to part ways with this basketball team.
It's as if the Fever are playing their cards close to the vest, leaving everyone on edge. This entire situation feels like an endless roller coaster climb, with fans anxiously waiting for that dramatic drop when all the pieces finally fall into place. But for now, we're left in suspense, wondering what's next. So, where does Caitlin Clark fit into this puzzle? It's not as straightforward as you might think. Clark's arrival isn't just about adding another star to the roster, it's about redefining the very identity of the Indiana Fever. Picture this, a rookie coming in with more buzz than a blockbuster movie release, ready to make waves in ways no one can fully predict. Her presence signals a potential shift, one that could reshape the franchise's future entirely.
And we all know this is Caitlin basketball team. Now, with somebody coming in, just think about it. You've been on your job 5+ years. All of a sudden, a new hire comes and they run it.
Here's where it gets even more fascinating. This isn't just about who performs better on the court. It's about something much deeper. It's about team chemistry, how the players connect, and where each piece fits in this evolving Fever puzzle. Caitlin Clark isn't just another promising rookie. She's a transformational talent, a once-in-a-century player, capable of completely redefining what the Fever could become. Can you feel the tension building? When the star player reaches their full potential, the fever takes over and the world around them changes. This is the tension building. The coaches, front office, and fans are all grappling with how this new dynamic will unfold. Let's be real. The Fever might be re-evaluating their entire strategy around Clark, which could set off a domino effect of changes across the roster. For the veteran players, who have been the heart and soul of this team, this shift could mean a major shakeup in their roles, or even their future with the franchise.
Anna. She's been here for quite some time already. She has been through the ups to downs, and more importantly, this was her team before Caitlin Clark got here. So now she would have to play second fiddle to Caitlin Clark.
Now you're probably wondering, what about team chemistry? What about the players who've been grinding for years? These are the tough questions keeping the Fever's management awake at night. Imagine trying to craft a championship-worthy team while also ensuring your superstar rookie has the room to thrive. It's like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Challenging, but not impossible. Here's the twist. The Clark effect isn't confined to the court. It's bigger than basketball. We're talking about skyrocketing merchandise sales, packed arenas, and a media frenzy. Suddenly, the Fever have become the hottest ticket in town, and that changes everything. From how they market the team to how they navigate salary cap decisions. It's a high-stakes balancing act, and the pressure is on to get it just right.
Knock you out your spot. They running things. How would you feel? Would you want to stay at that job, or would you want to go to a new job? You know, it's just one of those situations. Or would you want to be a team player and try to do the best for the company? But at the end of the day, this is something that we all have to talk.
It's like the entire franchise just got an adrenaline shot straight to the heart. But here's the kicker. This isn't even the most jaw-dropping part of the story. Buckle up, because what's coming next is nothing short of mind-blowing. We're talking potential trades, revamped lineups, and maybe even a few surprise retirements. The ripple effects of Caitlin Clark's arrival are set to shake the entire league, and no one is safe from the aftershocks. Now, here's where it gets wild. There's buzz about a possible Kelsey for Kelsey trade. That's right. Kelsey Mitchell being traded for Kelsey Plum from the Las Vegas Aces. Sounds crazy, right? Why would the Aces even consider trading Plum, you might ask? Well, there's a lot more to this story than meets the eye, and the behind-the-scenes maneuvers could change everything we thought we knew about both teams.
There is one WNBA free agent that I believe could possibly fill her shoes perfectly, and it'll be an even swap. That is Kelsey Plum from the Las Vegas Aces.
Let's dive into this. Kelsey Plum has been a powerhouse for the Aces. Her scoring ability and playmaking are top-notch. But here's where things get truly intriguing. Rumors are swirling that Plum might not be entirely happy in Vegas. Word has it that she turned down a contract extension with the Aces, and it's not just about the financials. There's something deeper at play here that we don't have all the details on yet. The situation might be more complex than anyone imagined, and that could have huge implications for her future.
Plum and her free agents, there's no doubt about it. She want to get the hell out of Las Vegas. Kelsey Plum wanted to get far, far away from Becky Hammond and them. Why? I don't know. I wish I had the damn...
You're probably wondering, what would make a star player want to leave a championship-caliber team? Well, that's the million-dollar question. Sources indicate that Plum is looking for a change, but the reasons behind it remain unclear. It could be the team dynamic, or perhaps there are other personal or professional factors at play. While we don't have all the answers yet, one thing is for sure. Something isn't quite right in Vegas, and it's fueling the speculation.
Twitter, he stated Kelsey Plum reportedly turned down an extension. It was just courted by the Aces. For those wondering what real info is out there, they could court, keep, or get value back in.
Here's where things take an even more unexpected turn. Despite the Aces making a bold move to court Kelsey Plum, it seems to have only intensified the trade rumors. It's almost like the Aces are saying, if you want her, you're going to have to pay the price. But here's the fascinating part. Both Kelsey Mitchell and Kelsey Plum could benefit from a fresh start. For Mitchell, a move to Vegas could be the perfect fit. She could provide the scoring and playmaking the Aces need to push for another championship. On the flip side, Plum might thrive with the Fever, stepping into a leadership role and elevating the team's dynamic. It's a win-win scenario that could reshape the landscape for both teams.
Kelsey gets swapped for who? Kelsey Mitchell. Traded Kelsey for a Kelsey, hypothetically speaking. Now, I'm not saying this fact. This is just a theory of mine, and I believe this theory could. Did she got enough game in her? Yes, she definitely got enough game in her. Keep going. And I believe this to be true. Could we trade Kelsey for Kelsey? Could that be a good swap? I believe that could